Welcome to the Lair. Today we're playing Crawl Out Through the Fallout, my one-shot scenario for Fallout 2D20. Before the war, Dicetown was an atomic battery manufacturing plant. Once the bombs fell, its thick concrete walls, heavy steel doors, and copious space made it an ideal wasteland fortress. Over the decades, it's been a gang hangout, a super mutant lair. Even for a short time, a bunch of white-coated brainiacs got it pumping out atomic batteries again. That was then. Today it's Dicetown, a den of gambling, booze, trade, and occasional casual death. It's also a place you go when you need to get a job, and that's why you were there. They called you the Eggheads because you've got the brains, the tech, and the guts to get into places others can't. You hated the name at first, but eventually you leaned into it. If it got you jobs and those jobs paid, that's all that mattered. Moose Griffin offered one of those jobs. The pay was good, way too good in retrospect, with 100 caps up front for each of you and another 200 each at the job's end. The job itself? Head out to Astro Farms. Before the war, it was a StarTech aerospace research facility specializing in hydroponics and synthetic meat production. After the bombs fell, scavengers and survivors moved in, converting many of the research vats and trench systems for farming irrigation. Some of the old tech remained. Few hydroponic and synth meat vats were functional, tended by paranoid maintenance robots who jealously guarded their yields, but reluctantly traded it to those able to navigate their convoluted logic. And the corporate seed vault, located several levels beneath the complex, which contained pre-war Grow More TM, pure strain seeds. It was the Grow More TM seeds that got you hired. And you got them. You prided yourself on talking your way past the settlers to gain access to the lower levels. You used logic, guile, and Moose's passwords to access the vault. You retrieved the seeds and headed to Littleton Crater, where the Moose men were waiting for the exchange. After confirming you had the seeds, Moose gave a wicked smile and said, "Time to crack some eggs, boys." And then they paid you in bullets instead of caps. At the end of a short, brutal fight, they took your caps, your guns, the seeds, and rolled your flesh and metal bodies into the crater. As you lay there, feeling blood and battery acid ooze across your bodies, you distinctly heard Moose say, "Idiots! Takes more than brains to survive the wasteland." He spat into the crater and then said, "Time to get these seeds back to Sky Garden. Then we're going to plant that damn fool elder of theirs in his own damn compost heap. Idiots," he said again, spitting once more into the crater. He mimicked someone saying, "Please, you must save Sky Garden," and then growled menacingly, "Save Sky Garden. We're going to rule Sky Garden." You guys are at the edge of a crater, but who are you? David, you want to start?
Sure. I'll be playing Sally Suntouched, former Hollywood actress who survived the war on a tanning bed and has since then survived the wasteland and collected a few people around her. We'll start here with longtime companion, faithful friend, maybe? I don't know. Security robot, Sarge.
So, Aaron, who are you?
I am Sarge, and I was a prior Hollywood security robot. My job was to float around and look at and menace people away from doing the wrong things. I guarded movies, and now I guard the wisdom of all.
Nice. Chris?
Hi. I'm Colby Broken Pen. I was a scribe for the Brotherhood. Let's just get that out of the way, but I don't do that anymore. I lost my brother there and kind of lost my faith in the organization, so I set out across the wasteland and met these fine folks and nearly got us killed.
Josh?
My name is Coromir, or Joseph Corman to the people that knew me before I was 12, when raiders came and slaughtered everybody in my little commonwealth. Then, found a little shelter that I got to hang out in for a while that had all the food and everything like that, but most importantly, it had a near-complete collection of Grognak the Barbarian memorabilia, which I watched and watched and watched and watched and watched and watched, and by the time that I left that shelter, I was Coromir, Wasteland Barbarian, muscle, brains, and brawn.
All right, cool. So, because ghouls regenerate when exposed to radiation, and because we have the ghoul playing in this scenario, the ghoul was able to regenerate and basically recover the rest of you, reboot Sarge, and so you crawl out of the crater that the bastards left you in, your bloody, irradiated wounds scraping against dirt and rock. You'd worry about the infection killing you quick or the radiation killing you slow if you weren't already at death's door. You breach the top of the crater gasping, a shadow falls across you, and you look up to see a serene face in ragged gray robes. Beyond him, you see the remains of a half-dozen ancient military trucks, rusted and broken. "Welcome, children! I see the glow of the atom touches you all!" And he extends a helping hand to the nearest of you. Judging from your wounds, you might soon join its burning embrace. Fear not, though. The atom is eternal, and rebirth awaits each of you with the ignition of the next big bang. Or the next small bang. But here I am talking and you dying. So, Fallout has the concept of zones. In our zones right now, we have the crater zone, we have the main road zone, and then we've got this decaying forest zone up in the upper left-hand corner. And so, that's where you are. So you've got an individual kind of helping you up out of the crate. I don't know, does anybody take his hand?
No, I actually studiously avoid it.
Sure.
All right.
Thanks for the help.
So he helps Sally up, and he's very courteous.
I point
as he's
a
helping.
gun at him while he helps Sally.
You don't have a gun.
Yeah, well, Sarge has a gun. It's just empty.
Don't I?
Oh, it says empty, right? The ammo is empty, sorry. Out of habit, Sarge could point a gun at it. They did take your ammunition.
Guess I need to look at my equipment a little bit better.
Yeah, thanks. Can you give us a little
10
help?
meter.
Anything for you, my queen.
I meant them.
Yes, well,
Cormier.
I have an auto pistol.
Yes, but
It's
you have no
empty.
ammo.
I don't care. I pointed at him.
Yeah.
He
there
doesn't
you
know
go.
that.
But of course, as fellow potential children of the atom, you are already bathed in the holy radiation. I would be more than willing to assist you. My name is Jonathan. I am a child of the atom.
Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, I've been bathing in it for 200 years now. So, but yeah, if you could help us out a little bit, if you have a stim pack, some food, maybe.
Well, perhaps if you would like to accompany me to the Shrine of the Last Stop. It is my holy residence and a place where I have helped others such as yourselves who find themselves in this crater. It is odd how many bodies and near-dead individuals I find in the crater every other week.
Yeah, did you happen to see a group of people leaving this area a little bit ago?
Not particularly. Let's see, there were big hulking individuals, terribly rude.
Yeah, that'd be them.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I avoided them. They seemed like the kind that might kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they
Yeah,
tried to do to
exactly.
us.
Good call.
I'm going to kill that moose.
Hold on a minute.
It's okay,
Go ahead
Colby.
and help these
Come
folks.
here.
I forgot something in the crater.
Do you need a hug, Colby?
Not with
I'm
everyone
just gonna
around.
give you a hug.
Not with, oh, God.
So the rest of you can see that there's these old military vehicles up on the road, like in various states of being beaten up. And Jonathan informs you, it is but a short walk, perhaps half a mile, to the last stop. It's been so long since I've had, well, I can't say that. Let's see. It's been so long since I had visitors who didn't immediately die. Yes, no, but I'm sure that's not the case with you all. You all seem like you have embraced the atom.
Yeah, I think we can make it half a mile. She looks around at the rest of the crew, see how much
Colby
they're leaking.
glares at her and begins to walk.
All right, is he walking? Which way is he walking?
Whichever way Jonathan would have gestured, I guess. I don't know. He starts walking. He starts walking this way, where I'm.
Okay, so
I
you're
don't know.
accompanying Jonathan, I guess. Is
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
Going for.
I'm following
Yeah, okay.
Jonathan, and I'm not happy about it.
Okay. So you all walk past the ruins of the military trucks. Just at a glance, you can see like most of them are broken and battered. One of them seems like it might still be intact. Like the rest of them have their doors broken open, windows shattered, that kind of thing. As you walk past them, the forest beyond, you can hear the dim buzzing of wings. And then occasionally like branches cracking and what have you as something is bouncing off the branches and it's like high scrub and like dead trees and what have you. Continuing on to, let's see, the Shrine of the Last Stop.
You got like blowflies or stingwings around here?
Oh yes, the mutations have taken hold in this area. The blowflies are particularly egregious. But for those of us who embrace the radiation, survival is never in doubt. Well, it is sometimes in doubt, but you know, we will persist forever. You arrive at the Shrine of the Last Stop after a short walk. True to his word, Jonathan brings you there. Rusted railroad rails lead up to a large tunnel dug into the hillside. Pale green light illuminates its cave-like entrance with a trickle of radioactive waste oozing from the tunnel to a nearby stream. As you approach, you see several bodies arranged in lawn chairs around the entrance. Each is a near mummified corpse. Jonathan just kind of waves his hand dismissively. Believers for whom the nuclear spark was too much. Never mind them. I'm sure you're much stronger.
I'm not sure of that at all.
You guys can drop yourselves onto the map. So zone-wise, you've got the area outside of the tunnel and the area inside of the tunnel. As you can see, I did not have a chance to build out the rest of the map and incarnate, but
Thanks, Cloudflare.
Inside of the tunnel, you can see there are a dozen leaking barrels of radioactive waste. A cot sits in one corner with 2 foot lockers. A baseball bat leans against one of the lockers. Jonathan's just a moment. He moves in to flip open one of the foot lockers. What are you all doing as you approach this tableau?
I'm staying kind of where I am because I'm not sure this is good for me. I'm also trying to figure out how much Rad-X I have on me. Mentally, I have 0 Rad-X, I know, but...
I am protectively near Sally. She's a treasure. She must be protected.
I agree.
He flips open the foot locker. He says, "A bit of assistance, please."
Is that to us or
I
somebody
just
else
stare at him.
Further
He
in?
looks over his shoulder to you all.
Okay.
I just stare at him.
Sure. I'll
No. If Sally's going to move forward, then I will armbar her from doing that and go and assist. Otherwise, I was just going to stare at him.
all right.
I've got the muscles.
You're a
don't
delicate flower, madam.
So he opens it up and he reaches in and he pulls out a number of stim packs, 8 of them in total, and hands them out to you. And then he also fumbles around a bit and grabs 2 robot repair kits. You can see in the crate are 4 packets of Radaway, but he does not give them to you. And as he hands out the stuff, he then closes the crate.
As Colby sees stim packs, he slowly walks his way inside.
I'll give one to Colby right away. Here you go, son.
Thank you, Coromir.
And then he moves to the other crate and he starts, he opens that up and says, "You're in a terrible way, and as future children of the atom, one must protect themselves in the wasteland." And so he opens up his crate. The plus side to so many having joined the glow in this area is there is never any shortage of equipment for those who are lost, such as yourselves. And so he hands out a variety of weapons. He has available 2 laser guns with a total of 40 energy cells, 2 10mm pistols and 40 bullets, a shotgun with 12...
I'm sorry.
2 frag grenades, and a frag mine.
Colby will reach in and say, I'll take one of those laser pistols.
I'll take the shotgun.
You can't. You have no hands.
Oh, dang. Okay.
But you can
I have
reload
arms.
your weapons with the ammunition here.
I didn't realize that I have 4 arms. What do you mean?
You have 3 arms.
I have arm 1, 2, 3. Oh, and a thruster. Okay, I have 3 arms.
Yes, you have a
I
buzzsaw.
will reload
think,
my
a pistol.
auto pistol. Can I reload my auto pistol?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. I shall do that.
And I think you have a ray emitter too, correct?
I have a laser emitter. Do I need ammo for that?
That
You
uses
need the
energy
fusion
cells.
cell. While
The appropriate
Jonathan
cells
is
are here.
while Jonathan is pulling out all that other equipment, I think Sally would try to go into the other footlocker and pull out the Radaway kind of discreetly.
Okay. So he's kind of lost in handing out weapons. What are the rest of you doing while Sally is doing that?
I was floating in front of her, making a big spectacle of myself, making sure that she's covered.
Okay.
How many ammo did I get?
Well, there's a total of 40 fusion cells, which can power the laser guns and your emitter. So you guys can divide them up amongst yourselves.
I took a laser gun too, so I got to figure out how to add it to my sheet, but I will get to that.
Yeah, I was actually asking about the bullets.
There's 40 bullets.
Yeah, but that'll
you
be
have
split
to
up among the people who are taking the laser.
is.
You said there was a
All right,
10
so
millimeter
David-
pistol. What other than the lasers? What you said there was like a 10 millimeter?
There are 2 10mm pistols, a shotgun, 2 frag grenades, and a frag mine.
Much.
So just so everybody here is aware, we took a little pause, distributed equipment, because you guys didn't need to see us fumble around with Foundry. We're still kind of new with it. We're good. But Ken, I believe we've divvied up the Radaway between Coromir and Colby. Sally doesn't
No,
need
not
any.
sorry. The stim. You still need to get the Radaway.
Oh, I thought we did. Okay, sorry.
No.
Divvied up
There's going to be a die roll, my friend.
Okay, all right. The intent is for Sally to get the Radaway and then eventually give it to Colby and Coromir so that Jonathan doesn't see.
Yes. So that would be, I believe that would be a sneak check.
Sure.
So sneak plus agility.
And am I getting some assistance from?
Yeah, I'd just say the difficulty is a
Sarge.
1 because Sarge is providing cover for you.
It's not a 0 difficulty.
No, it is not a 0.
Darn. All right. So, Aaron, you need to roll a sneak check for you.
Okay.
I am not really good at this. And if one of them succeeded, you give me a success.
I think I gave you a
I
success.
succeeded.
What than you thought?
Nope.
So who are the purple dice and who are the blue dice?
Well,
I'm the purple
none of
dice.
us got successes because I have a whopping 6 for my target number, and she has a whopping 8.
All right. So I know you're supposed to actually get your additional dice before you roll, but we're still like rebooting our brains to Fallout. Did you want to give me some action points so that you might get some extra dice?
Oh, I forgot all about that.
And you have luck,
Yeah, I do have luck as well.
which I think luck allows you to, each luck point allows you to reroll one of the d20s, I think. Is that how that?
Yeah.
I will double check.
I think it's worthwhile for me to buy 2 extra dice, which I think is 3 points for you, or is it 2 points for you?
I'm not sure. We'll say 2 just to keep things moving along.
Okay, so I'll just roll 2 more, and then we'll see how that turns out. Badly.
So you may reroll 1 d20 or up to 3 action points by spending 1 luck point. And you can spend multiple luck points on a roll.
Yeah, I probably should have used a luck point to use my luck skill or use my luck attribute, because I would have.
Yes, you could also do that.
If you'll allow me to go back in time and do that, I will do that. That gives me 1
So
success.
the weird warping of space and time because of the radiation in this cave causes you to slip backwards through reality and do it again. So what are you actually doing this time?
Do you want me to re-roll it?
Yeah, I think just start over from where you would have been.
Okay.
So you didn't get assistance from
So
Aaron.
I will spend a luck to use my luck stat instead of my agility stat, which is a 5. My luck is a 6, so that gives me a little bit better. And so now I need 7s, but I will sneak and 4 dice this time and 0 successes.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to stick with that.
Okay, cool. So you get to open up the case, and Sarge is attempting to block for you, and then Jonathan sees that you've opened up the footlocker, and he kind of like tries to make his way past Sarge. Like, no, what are you doing? And no, so as you're making this, like you come up with the rad packs, presumably because that's what you were trying to do.
Yes.
And so he sees that you have the rat away. He's like, no, you don't want to erase the blessing of the atom. No, that's sacrilege. Don't you understand? You can't embrace the path of the glow. If you erase the glow...
Hey, I'm walking here. Sarge is going to interpose himself, kind of in a parade way. And then if he can, he's going to dip. He's going to grab the other, ghoul. I forgot his name.
Jonathan.
And dip him and say, "Here's looking at you, kid." Pretend to give him a smooch, even though he's got no lips.
So you have a blade, like a circular saw, a ray emitter, and a pistol.
And I'm gonna hold it behind him and kind of dip him.
Okay. So let's see. I'm thinking this would be a. Sorry, go ahead.
As
David.
she's doing this, Sally's going to say,
No, I mean, you don't need this stuff, right? I was just going to throw it out.
and is just going to pick it up and start to try and walk back toward the entrance of the tunnel to basically throw it either into the barrel of goo or out into the whatever the chasm is, but actually tuck it in the leather armor that she's got.
Okay, so 2 things. Sarge, why don't you make I'm thinking speech, because you're kind of like play acting as you're like trying to sweep him off his feet, right?
Okay. Excellent, because I have like 0 ability in that.
And I was hoping for a speech.
Or if you can make the argument
out.
as to what you're doing, because I don't remember Sarge's stats off the top of my head. So if you would rather do it a different way.
A speech is fine. I mean, I'm just trying. I think more I'm trying a grapple. Even though I'm making like a pretensive speech to this, I am actually physically
Okay, so I think that would be more of an athletics.
dipping him. Yeah, I'm like dipping him and forcefully dancing with him. So I'm not hurting him. I'm just forcefully dancing with him. He doesn't get a choice.
Right. That time of the morning. Okay, so let's see. This would be an oppose. So I guess you would be going against his defense, which is a 1. So you rolled 1 success. So you are able to kind of block him. And which of your manipulators are you using to try and do this whole dipping grab action?
Well, I only have 1 arm. I've got 3 arms.
Well, you've got 3 arms with so it's either like you're grabbing him with the buzz saw, like the flat of the
buzz saw is supporting. The flat of the buzz saw is supporting him, and then I'll wrap the other 2 and kind of cocoon him and kind of give him a dip. and then pretend to smooch him.
Okay. So you do this. You notice that as you're, let's see, as you pull him in tighter, you can feel like there's this small basketball, well, not small, like it's like a basketball shaped object that is close to his waist. And it was kind of obscured by his robes, but as you press him closer to you to do this, you realize that he's carrying something rather large. And then he kind of like tries to get away from you as you know, he's just no, you don't erase the glow. And he's like he's fumbling around at his waist, and I think we should go to initiative at this point.
Right, initiative. There's a button for that.
I believe it's just a fixed initiative each turn, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Initiative is a derived stat.
Yeah, it's on this sheet somewhere.
It's up at the right underneath where it says status. You'll see derived, and then it says melee damage, defense, and initiative.
Ah, look at that. Okay, cool.
You don't roll it; it's fixed.
Okay,
and I put
perfect.
everybody into the encounter. So it is Colby is up first.
Ooh, I like the sound.
Right, I'm up first. I'm a little baffled. I don't recognize what the hell Sarge is doing.
That's just Sarge.
So
Yeah,
okay,
I don't think Colby would have the cultural context. To
I don't.
understand
Yeah,
what
I don't
Sarge-
have the cultural. I have no idea why Sarge is smashing his gourd against the face of this child of Adam. I don't like the children of Adam to begin with, but are there other children of Adam? Is he the only one?
He is the only one.
All right, I'm going to shoot him.
I'm going to move things around a little bit just to reflect, I think, what the actual reality is right now. So Sarge is currently, because there was another box further back that
Right.
Jonathan was opening up to hand out all the weapons and what have you. And so Sarge is kind of in front of him and doing the whole, like...
Okay, all right. Then I'm not
bowing
going
mode.
to... I don't want to hit Sarge.
Right, and then, let's see, Sally had just grabbed the rat away and is planning on moving out of the tunnel.
You know what? I'm just going to follow Sally. I'm not going to shoot... I'm not going to shoot poor Jonathan. I would say Jonathan has his hands full, but it's kind of the other way around.
This is true.
I'm just going to follow Sally. If there's any other Rad-X or Radaway in that thing, I'll grab it. And
It is now empty.
all right,
We're saying the green line that goes across the middle of the map is basically the next zone. So as a minor action, you could move to the next zone.
Okay,
It's like
fair enough.
Starting down the hill. I didn't have a chance to draw it in here, but there's a stream at the bottom that all the radioactive waste is pouring into.
okay, all right, yeah. So I mean, I'm going to follow Sally, but I'm more or less just
Cool. Sarge.
Well, I don't have a grapple over Jonathan anymore, correct?
I think you're currently restraining him.
Okay. Can one of my
unless you chose to
manipulators
spin him off after kissing him.
No. Can one of my manipulators grab the bulge?
No, because your manipulators can't grab.
You have a gun, and a buzzsaw.
Stop grabbing his bulge.
I'd say this is a family-friendly podcast, but this is Fallout. So
Stop grabbing his basketball.
you might be able to try to knock it free with one of your manipulators, but
Yes. And I'm going to say, go ahead, make my day. And then I'm going to kiss him again because I think that's keeping him distracted. So I'm going to try and get that what I presume is a grenade away from him.
yeah. So to be a melee, like unarmed melee attack, you're just trying to, which I don't know if it's on your character sheet, but if
Unarmed.
not, maybe
I can only do a melee attack.
that works.
Nice.
So you rolled a 1, which counts as 2. So remember, if you roll under your tag skill, it counts as a crit, right? Which is
okay.
important for
Just
generating
2.
caps. So with a 1, you get a critical success, which means you generate 2 caps.
Yeah, she got 3 successes total because the 9 is the target number.
9 was the target number. There you go, 2 successes. So you generate a total of 3 caps.
So what was the
3
target
action
number?
points.
What was the
1.
the success? So two caps because she
Oh, 2 caps because you
needs
get
1 and then yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so you get 2 action points.
Yep.
Yes. And so you hit the bulge, and then there's like clank, and he's struggling, and all of a sudden, no, the holy, and then this large object drops to the ground, and you glance down with one of your eye stalks and see it is a mini nuke.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it just
Well,
kind
at
of
least all the organics are aware of
rolls
it now.
towards the entrance. Okay.
I'm hoping to... Is that the end of my turn?
I think that's about the end of your turn.
Okay.
Unless there's anything else you were going to say in a pithy or...
No, I would have just tried to put some distance between him and it. So that would have been my only other action.
Okay. So Sally Suntouched. You hear a thud and a very large mini nuke come rolling past the cot.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan, I'm just going to get rid of this right away. You don't need it. We don't need it. And then slap Coromir on the shoulder. Go, Flash, go! And point at the mini nuke. and then walk outside of the bridge here with the Radaway.
Gotcha. Okay. And I mean, Jonathan can't actually see what you're doing, so I don't, he's not going to see.
If I can make a speech check to convince him that I'm throwing the Radaway away.
Sure. Anything. And there's 2 action points hanging out there, so just as a reminder.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use an action point. Wrong direction. There we go. Sally is just
There'll be
not
some
being
hell of good
believed
rolls
today.
in D&D.
Yeah, I'll spend an luck point, and I'll re-roll at that little 18 there, and that'll be an 8.
Ooh.
So that'll give me a success. I don't know how many success. I don't know what our difficulty was on that. I should have asked.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think this one's going to be an opposed check.
All right.
Why am I not just walking up to this guy and beating him with a baseball bat?
It's all right, darling. You don't need this right away. I'm just going to get rid of it for you.
I didn't realize there was only 1 of him and 4 of us, and he just gave us a bunch of weapons.
Well, he trusted us because we had a ghoul with us.
When another character opposes you in their test, their character rolls their D20 dice pool after buying any extra dice, and the number of successes they generate becomes the difficulty of your test.
Got it.
So I would assume he would
opposing
oppose...
character spends their AP point first and then rolls. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So... Oops. Oh, no, I didn't mean to kill Jonathan. There's a kill button. I didn't know there was a kill button. All right. Jonathan's skills. So I think that would just be opposed speech because there's not a perception per se. And I got the dice, and I think he's a little skeptical of you right now. So I'm gonna spend down 2 of my overseer dice action points, and I'm gonna roll. Let's see. And so he would be rolling under his... I don't think he got any successes. Nope. Okay.
If you're spending an extra, it's 3 total action points for 2 dice.
Cool. Well, thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, so he's like, I knew the ghoul would understand. You've already embraced the glow as much as anyone possibly can.
Yeah, darling. Just stay there. I'll deal with it. And whatever else you can do to help these folks find the glow is great.
Coromir. So a small mini nuke rolled out onto the floor.
So I'm just gonna look over at Sally as she does the go Flash go. I'm gonna be like, and give a smile and just walk over, pick up the nuke. I'm gonna give Jonathan just a glare,
okay,
and then walk away.
And for those who haven't seen the Flash Gordon movie, go watch it.
So are you just walking away with it, or are you truly running down
Just a
the hill
football
to the
run
next
with
zone?
it.
I'm just walking, just minimum action
just
points,
tucked under one arm.
just tucking it under my arm and just walking away.
All right, Colby. Coromir has a mini nuke. That should work out just fine.
Give it
Yeah,
to the smart guy.
I just think I'm going to fast walk. I'm just going to fast walk away, just away. That's all I'm doing. Coromir can take the nuke in one direction. I'm going to walk safely in the other.
Sarge, what are you doing?
We continue to grapple and dance with Jonathan.
No, the holy fire! The spark! Bring back the spark! You are not anointed in the ways of the church!
Here's looking at you, kid, and I'm just going to continue to dance with him and thereby grapple him so that they can all decide what they're going to do otherwise, because I think I'm doing the most effective thing I can. What's with the bodies on beds or sleeping bags or whatever that is?
They are the mummified, irradiated corpses of those for whom the nuclear spark was too much. Previous people whom he rescued and brought to the shrine at the last stop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to just continue to grapple him and pretend that I'm dancing with him. So I'll lift him off as far as my thrusters will take him off of his feet and dance
so I think we're
with him
going to
in the
do
air.
opposed athletics checks.
That's good.
He's going to try
Let's
and
do that.
break free of of your hold.
Yeah, it's kind of like wrestling a cat every day. When you want to cuddle it and it doesn't want to cuddle.
All right, I'm going to buy another action die. And so this is my check. So I got what looks like 1 success, maybe? I did.
Yeah.
I got 1 success. You also got 1 success. So
I
you're
thought it
able
says
to...
I got 2. It says I got 2.
Because it's tag skill.
Right, there you go. Gotcha. Tag skill. So yeah, so you got 2 successes. So you gain an action point.
I got that.
Okay.
And you continue to restrain him. He starts fumbling around at his waist again.
Since I have won this, I will put up his arms and say, "We're king of the world!"
I don't understand the words that you're saying. I just need the divine spark again. Sally Suntouched.
Sally's gonna tuck all the rat away inside the bodice of the leather armor, and then head on over to Cormier to, hey, buddy, why don't you give that to me and see if we can calm things down.
Okay.
All right. Jonathan is fumbling around at his waist for something. And let's see, hold on. I got to do my... it is so easy to just click the kill button. It's so easy to click the kill button.
I'm just waiting for him to throw a grenade so I can just baseball bat it.
All right. So he is able to... he slips something out into his hand. And he raises it up above his head and... You shall all embrace the glow. Release me now and return the divine spark. And you can see he's got a Nuka grenade in his hand. And he's just getting extremely frustrated with Sarge. And you know, a Nuka grenade is a small tactical weapon.
Awesome.
So it would be Cormier.
I will hand the nuke off to Miss Sally and be like, my queen, and hand that off to her. And seeing as this guy is threatening her now, I'm just going to start stepping up and I'm going to just pull out the baseball bat that he just gave me.
Nice weapon you
Cool.
gave me. Here, have it
And
back.
just stroll up to him.
Colby? So sorry, are you doing... You said you were strolling up to him. Are you doing anything else?
I figure handing that off was probably my action-y thing to do, so
Okay.
that's it.
All right, top of the order, Colby.
Yeah, Colby's just going to stay. The mouth of the cave is kind of going to kind of shape the blast when he sets it off. So Colby's going to just hang out over here away and just kind of watch to see what happens. He's not a brave man, Colby. He was a scribe. He's not brave. He's just
Sarge. What are you doing, Sarge?
I am going to spend AP and I am going to say, "Luke, I am your father." And I am going to use my buzzsaw to cut off his hand.
That sounds fantastic. It also kind of sounds like a called shot. So, I don't know.
Do I roll my buzzsaw or my melee?
I think you definitely will do the buzzsaw.
Okay.
Which is a melee, but you can click the buzzsaw, I think, and it will roll the dice you need.
Okay. So I am going to spend the party's 2 AP on that. That's right.
So, but
right?
you're going to buy one for me so you can roll 2 extra dice.
Yeah, I'll do that. And let's see what happens. Hopefully
We
good
also
stuff.
need to know what the target number is.
Oh.
So I'd say because you're going for the specific body part, the target number is going to be 2.
Okay. Well, I have 5 successes, it says.
Wow. So, you generated 3 action points above and beyond. So you generated 3 action points. So you can then use those to bump up your damage roll, or you can leave them in the pool.
Well, will I successfully take off his hand, or do I need to do a certain amount of damage?
I believe we are going for cinematic action here, given the number of successes you roll.
I just wanted to take off his hand, because now, with the grenade, obviously, so that he can't have that. The one with
Gotcha.
the grenade.
So then roll your damage normally, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way that this is subdual damage.
Where does damage get rolled? I'm sorry. Because it doesn't give me that little pop-up that says roll the damage.
I will defer to David on that.
Yeah, I had muted because of the dogs. If you go to your character and go to the status
wait a minute.
page,
I think I see
there's
it.
the
Yeah, I think
big
I
boy.
see it. There we go. I see it. I found it. Damage 3.
All right. So damage 3 plus you activate an effect. So what is the effect on the buzzsaw?
that is piercing 1, so it's going to ignore 1 point of armor.
Okay. So you slice his hand off cleanly. Blood spurts across you and the wall of the cave as the Nuka grenade falls to the ground. And as previously determined, this is not entirely flat and starts rolling towards the cave entrance.
Go, Flash, go!
Okay. That was dramatic.
Sarge, what are you doing? He needs that hand.
And we'll come up, toss the hand, or pull the hand out of the Nuka grenade, hand the Nuka grenade to Cormier, and kind of like,
I don't know if this is going to work. Hold still.
and grab his stump and kind of like hold the two together and try and stim pack Jonathan.
Use the force, Nuke.
All right, I think this is going to be a medicine check with, like, let's see.
I don't think it's going to reattach, but you know, Sally has seen some things in 200 years.
Yeah, well, you know, he's irradiated. Maybe if you dipped it in some of the glue or the goo.
And medicine is a tag skill for him. I'll buy. You know what? Tell me what's the difficulty on this?
Yeah, I was just looking up complications real quick because I feel like
complications is normally when you roll high on the
right. So it increases the threat range when you're setting the target number, the critical failure threat rate.
Like critical failure threshold is normally 20, but you can increase the threat range depending upon what type of action and stuff.
Right. So I think this is going to be a difficulty 3. And I think it's going to be a complication 1, so the threat range is 19 to 20. Because this is going to be really hard. But I mean, they re-sewed Sally's finger back on in the Fallout.
Yep, and the ghoul sewed his own back on. So
yeah, but he's a ghoul. I mean, if it works for the Vault Dweller, it's going to work for some irradiated guy, right? But go ahead, man.
All right, I'm looking up the medicine.
Can we also appreciate how Corvair is drenched in this guy's fluids, whatever color they are?
Full Conan after battle.
He's getting more He-Man from you, sorry.
Oh yeah.
All right, so what did you roll for your medicine? What are you rolling, David?
All right, so I'm rolling medicine. I'm gonna spend all the party AP for 2 extra dice, and it's tag skill. Luckily, how many successes do we need?
You got a 1.
You need 3, and you have right now you have a failure, or like a
so I'm
complication
gonna spend a luck
point
point and re-roll that 19. Oh, it just gives me a 9, unfortunately. So that's only 2 successes. Hold still, hold still. I know it hurts.
Try and put it together. You're like, you know, threading the needle through. You're trying to sew his wrist back on, our hand back onto his wrist, and it's just kind of like flopping there. I think you've stopped the severe bleeding, but it's not working.
Yeah, I mean, I did use the stim pack to heal him.
Okay.
That was part of that was me trying to see if the stim pack would allow it to reattach, but
yeah, the background noise, I'm gonna have the Vader breathing soundtrack going.
So he's healed up. And he's like looking at his hand in desperate, like, I was just trying to help children of the atom. You were terrible people.
I mean, Sarge is pre-war, and they've seen some things, and they're not all there. I'm sorry.
So he's like with his other hand, he is starting to fumble around at his waist again. Make a
more of those grenades, do you? Because I don't think we need any of those right now.
Let's see. It's his turn.
Yes.
And let's see. Here's my skill check. There we go. Okay.
Look at this guy's arm. He really wants to pull out more weapons.
With his right hand, he fumbles out a gamma gun and is like trying to like bring it up, like, but real shakily. Like he's very nervous about what's going on in this situation right now.
You'll shoot your eye out.
So that was Jonathan. Coromir.
No weapons. I'm just gonna hit him with the baseball bat.
Okay. So he's just trying to knock the gun free.
No, I'm gonna whack him in the head if I can.
Oh, okay. Okay. No
more threats.
Go for it. Are you buying any action points for me to improve your chances, or are you?
What's the target number?
I would say it's 2 because you're basically doing a called shot again.
Yeah.
But no, you're not doing a called shot. You're not trying to knock it out. You're just attacking. So it's the 1. It's a 1.
Yeah, I'll just see how it goes. Okay, well, we'll spend a luck and reroll one of those. We'll reroll that 17.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
all right, it's a success. Do your damage.
All right.
Woo!
So because the baseball bat is a 2-handed weapon, I also have the ability, the perk for big leagues.
Right.
When I make a melee attack with a 2-handed weapon, I gain the vicious damage effect, which means that each one of the little faces is an extra point of damage too.
Cool. So you 5 damage, and you activate the effect. So
where'd you hit him? It's roll 2d(h) will do a hit location. Because I don't think it show. It doesn't show, unfortunately, in the chat what you rolled when you rolled the hit.
You could also spend a luck point to re-roll those up to 3 of those dice. By the way,
you only need 1 of those.
So I only need 1d8. Yep, there we go.
So you bring the basement. So you're like,
Yep.
all right,
Yeah.
he collapses to the ground unconscious.
Yeah, 5 points, by the way, is an injury in Fallout if he didn't have any armor.
You
So
got
let's roll the injury chart too. There's a thing for that, right? Rollable tables. Oh, that's a encounter. Wait, I have my table here. Okay, so critical hits and injuries. So let's see. And you rolled it on head.
Yeah.
You are momentarily dazed and lose your normal actions in your next turn, though you may spend action points for extra actions as normal. I'm just going to go ahead and say, like, this guy's had his arm cut, his wrist cut off. He's bashed on the skull. He just slumps to the ground unconscious.
You helped the wrong people.
These hands will never be unclean again.
Okay, so with that, I think you could fall out of initiative.
This didn't quite work the way I was picturing it in my head.
I'm gonna go lay him down on his bed.
Okay. And as you're doing that, you can see like amongst the folds of his robes, he has another Nuka grenade. His gamma gun had fallen to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need to put those in a safe place.
Do I have any area in my chassis where I can store things? Because I'll just grab it and basically eat it.
Yeah, I think that makes sense to me.
Okay. I will do the robot equivalent of eating it and make a gulping sound.
Okay, so you got stim packs. You have the mechanical repair kits because Sarge should have. Everybody woke up having taken damage from being in the left for dead in the crater. So this would be a good opportunity for everybody to heal up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colby's going to come to the mouth of the cave.
Hey, Colby,
Let's
where'd you
go.
go?
What's going on in there?
He's sleeping now.
Mostly calm down. I
Well,
mean,
thank heavens. It just
it's
seemed...
not as bad as some of the bar fights that I've seen.
I thought we were going to get nuked.
We almost were 3
I-
times.
I wouldn't let you get nuked.
Thank you, Coromir. All right, so we can
Like
use the
we-
stim
Cormier
pack.
like
has
any
the
of the
mini
weapons.
nuke. Cormier has the mini nuke and a Nuka grenade, and Sarge has the gamma gun and the other Nuka grenade right now?
Yes,
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
that's awesome.
Bet you didn't
Yeah,
see that coming.
Why don't you guys, while he's kind of napping, why don't you guys take some of the rat away and the stim pack and heal up?
Yeah, so the Radaway heals 4 radiation damage, so everybody gets back all of that. That wipes away the radiation damage. And in Fallout, when you have radiation damage, it sucks off, it basically limits your total hit points by the amount of the radiation damage, which was 4.
And I guess
So-
ghouls don't rat away at all?
They don't because they heal from radiation. So I'm
Ghouls
assuming,
Okay.
don't get radiation damage.
so I'm assuming the more squishy of you is retreating from the cave and away from all of the radiation sources.
Yes, I am very squishy and am a radiation sponge, so gonna go
Yes,
away.
I think realistically, the amount of radiation in this room, Cormier would have soaked some points, but we're going to hand wave that because this is an intro adventure.
So this is even funnier with Colby standing out on the tracks going, "Can we leave now? This is terrible. The children of Adam are a bunch of nut bars. Can we go?"
I mean, it's not the nuttiest of nut bars that I've seen, but I mean, you should have seen LA back in the day.
As you
How many
wish.
gamma rounds are in the gamma gun?
5.
Where is Colby? Oh, Colby's all the way down there. I'll go join
I've
Colby.
updated Sarge's sheet. Not that Sarge can use any of that stuff because they don't have a manipulator.
Right.
So yeah, yeah, I think we should go.
So, in terms of the area, which the next thing I need to do for this adventure is build out the obligatory Pip-Boy map. You know Astro Farms, which is where you got the Pure Seed TM seeds for Sky Garden, is about a day west from here. The Dicetown is about a day to the east from here, and Sky Garden itself is beyond Dicetown. It's probably another 3 days away. So 2 days from Dicetown. You also know of a town called Hardscrap. So Dicetown is like scum and villainy. You know, you go there to spend your caps, get drinks, reload, what have you. Hardscrap is just more of a farming community just trying to make their way in the wasteland. And Astro Farms was, they have, you know, there were more seeds left in the seed vault. You didn't strip everything down. You talked your way in, so you didn't actually alienate anyone there. And
Didn't cut anybody's hands off.
didn't cut anybody's hands off, amazingly. And it's got, you know, it's got these large, like,
Yeah.
hemispherical dome kind of things as the, you know, think very 1950s space age hydroponic farm type thing.
And what was the other one? The hard.
Hardscrap.
Yeah, where is that?
It's also sort of on the way to Skygarden, but like, so
Okay.
if Dicetown is down here, Hardscrap would be more to the north.
All right. I mean, I think we should head to Hardscrap if possible. That's my suggestion, because we kind of want to avoid, what's his name? I forget his name now.
Moose.
Yeah.
It's been 3 days since you guys were left in the crater, and you've been like slowly healing up and recovering. So,
All right.
Moose and the Moose Men are likely beyond Dicetown at this point, and you knew they were headed to Skygarden to basically conquer it. So,
Yeah. I mean, we got to get to Skygarden as quick as we can, I think. We don't
that's
want
a good question. So you were left for dead in a crater. What is your motivation? The adventure setup is basically like old school Western or Fallout New Vegas.
I would like revenge. Revenge would be great. I feel strongly that killing Moose should be our top order.
Yeah, I've never been more proud of you, and I'm gonna give him a hug.
Can I like lift him up off the ground?
Yeah, he allows this to happen.
I'm covered in blood too, so he's just getting blood smeared on him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with this plan. I like this plan. Mime's a cigar.
If revenge is what you wish, my queen, then revenge is what you shall.
Right.
Love it when a plan comes together. Either you two good with... I mean, I see you picked up the lasers, but either you two good with energy weapons other than lasers?
I am.
You want the gamma gun?
His eyes get real wide. Yes.
Sarge, can he have the gamma gun? Sarge.
I'm sorry, I was reading something.
Aaron?
I have the gamma round and the Nuka weapon, but everybody keeps telling me I don't have manipulators to do much.
Can Colby have
I've got the
gamma gun?
The gamma gun?
Yeah. And
we're swapping
Chris,
stuff.
you also had
precious.
explosives too, didn't you?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you have the other
Colby
things too?
gets the shine in his eyes when he thinks about anything that goes boom.
My precious.
I mean,
No.
does anybody want this giant
It's all right,
mini
Frodo.
nuke?
We'll carry it from here.
All right, I'll give them over. I don't know how to get them over, but I will.
I think I can do that.
Okay, cool.
You used the Radaway, right?
I did.
Oh, yeah, you did. Never mind.
No,
I
I
see it.
already used one of them. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't check my other one.
Hey, it did.
So to Josh's question, who is carrying the mini nuke, and are you bringing it with you?
I mean, I could carry
Coromir's
it.
got the mini nuke right now. Yeah, Coromir. I mean, we did cut his hand off. Maybe we could just leave him with his holiest of holies.
Is he still alive?
He's unconscious, so yes, he's still alive, and his wound is just like cauterized over, and he has his hand stitched to it, but it didn't heal. He's in a very weird place.
Yeah. Sally's
speaking.
got medicine, so if she can like treat his head wound so he doesn't like bleed out,
Yeah, sure, we can hand wave that.
and
I also
she'll
don't
write a
see-
little note. It's like, this was I really appreciate you helping us and saving us, and this really went sideways really fast. We're really sorry. So we're just gonna leave you alone now, and hopefully bygones can be bygones.
I'm
I also
gonna
don't see a mini nuke underneath.
Assuming
That's
he
my-
can read,
weapons.
she might not be able to.
thing to his head be good.
What did you say,
Just like-
Aaron?
Slightly
Good.
lighting up the tip of the laser pistol,
Yes.
the laser, and just
Be good.
Oh my goodness, we're terrible
You
people.
gave me
aren't
the
we?
character with one-liners. Come on.
We're terrible people.
we're terrible people. Yeah, I think we are terrible people, Coromir. Josh?
I didn't see a mini nuke underneath the weapons, by the way.
It doesn't. It's technically attached to the Fat Man, but I just have it as a freeform mini nuke.
You could. I mean, there's a mini nuke
It's ammunition.
ammunition.
Oh, it's ammunition, that's why. Okay. Well, whoever's taking it can have that then.
We got extra AP from Sarge's attack, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
There was 3 AP.
Is it 3 AP?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 5 successes. You needed it 2. Chris, you consumed the Radaway and the stim pack in the reverse order. So I'll bring your health up to 12.
Okay.
The radiation drops your maximum hit points down.
Okay. Yeah, I did it.
And then when you
backwards, you're
consume
right.
it, it goes back up, but you're still injured.
Yeah, fair enough.
Looks like maybe Cormir. No.
I did it the right way.
Why are you only at 12?
I had 8 before I used the Radaway.
Yeah. You had 8, and it
I
brought
was
you
at
up to
6 out
12.
of 8, though. Yeah.
Oh, you were at 6 out of 8? Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still needing a little bit of healing.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm not going to waste a stim pack to just get half the health back from it.
Okay. You leave the Shrine of the Last Stop. Is everybody in agreement to go to Hardscrap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Hardscrap.
It's just, I gave him so many opportunities to not pull out another weapon. Like, gave him a grimace. Then I walked up there with the baseball bat, and he still kept trying to pull out weapons, so I just had to knock him out.
Don't blame you at all, Coromir. I don't blame you at all. I mean, he
Yep.
did kind of have a reason after having his hand cut off that he might be a little upset. A lot upset. So I think you did the right thing, Coromir.
Thank you, my queen.
You didn't kill him. You knocked him out. So that's good. We just might need to watch out for a one-handed child of Adam in our future.
If in the first act you cut off the arm of... So you arrive at Hardscrap. It's a small, scrappy farming community surrounded by a makeshift palisade of wood, barbed wire, and scavenged materials. The fields grow hardy crops like mute fruit and potatoes. There's rusted farm equipment, the scent of dried dust and crops, and the buildings are just like, rusted corrugated steel and what have you. As you approach, you see there's also guard towers in the corners. If I just go through the map real quick, there's over on the left-hand side, these are my mutant trees. They kind of look like giant bugs, but they're trees. There's a road that goes down the middle and like ditches on either side of it. There's like wooden planks that lead into the western side of town, and there's another entrance on the southern portion of town. In the center of town are these 3 large corrugated steel buildings. Above them is a large barn, primarily made out of wood. There are guard towers in the 4 corners of the complex, and there are people up there with rifles looking down, pipe gun rifles. And then, like, the green areas here are basically the plots where they're growing food. The round things are bushes, like meaty fruit bushes. The square boxes here are outhouses, and this circular thing is like a water tower. Not so much tower, but like a large covered area where they store the community water.
Are we coming in from the south or the west?
It's up to you guys. I would say probably like your approach would be from the west, but you can do it either way.
Okay, so we're going west to east to get to Sky Garden, right?
West to east to get to Skyrim, yes.
Seems like the easiest to go to the west gate. Have we been here before, or do we just know of it?
You know of it. You primarily operated out of Dicetown, so you're aware of this community. It's one of those that occasionally posts for, jobs and what have you, but you haven't actually been to Hardscrap. It's not that big of a place. No one really seeks this place out.
Till
How
now.
do you approach... Sorry, Erin?
Till now.
Till now. So, how are you guys approaching the town?
Carefully.
Very close
Under
to
the cover
Sally.
of dark,
but-
you're going to murder everybody, you
Oh,
present
okay.
yourselves.
I'm assuming we're just walking in. I mean, we're not trying to hide, are we?
No,
We're just
I don't
gonna-
think we're
think we were trying to
I wasn't
hide.
going to try and hide.
No, I think we're
Walk
just
in
walking
middle
in.
of the day or beginning
Yeah.
of the day or end of the day, whatever.
Yeah,
whenever
like-
we get there.
No,
Like totally normal travelers who didn't just murder a guy that was trying to help us in his way.
I was going to say, knowing this group, we're not
just
here to kill
missing a
everybody, we're
hand.
just here to take trophies.
I mean, we're not here to kill everybody. We're not. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but
Oh no, Moose is gonna get his.
I mean, yeah, Moose is definitely getting it.
All right, so can I just drop people's characters onto the map? Is that how I...
please do.
Yeah,
Sure.
just drag and
Sure.
drop them in.
All right. The gates are closed. There's also guards like at each of the gates. There's a person who's gonna standing there and like looking out. Like, who goes there?
What, don't you recognize Sally? She's an amazing actress.
The guy squints through the fence. No.
How dare you, plebeian?
Yeah,
I'll step forward at this point and say, we are simple travelers roaming the wasteland, looking for a place to stay for a day or two.
Well. Crap. Mole rats. And we will drop into initiative once I updated the token icon. Why is it not allow me to fix my token? Suddenly you hear the distinctive squishy sounds of mole rats burrowing up from the ground behind you.
Mole, what now?
Rodents of unusual size, I didn't think they existed.
They erupt from the ground underneath, hissing in your general direction.
Yeah, Colby, is not messing around. He throws a frag grenade at them.
All right. I think that the range on those is...
I mean, he's aiming for the middle of the group as much as he's aiming for anything. We just figure out how to activate the grenade.
You would roll, I think it's your explosives, right?
Yes, I would roll my... That was what I was thinking. I would roll my explosives. I'm going to roll my explosives.
That sounds like a thing you should do.
A 5 and a 17, so that looks like one success.
So you throw the grenade. They are a blast thrown explosive. That would be nice.
All right. When you make an attack with a blast weapon, you do not target a single opponent. Instead, select a single zone you can see and make the appropriate skill tests to attack with a basic difficulty of 2, adjusted for range as normal. If you succeed, every creature and other damageable target in that zone suffers the weapon's damage. If you fail, your misplaced attack is less effective. Roll only half the weapon's action die to determine damage inflicted by the creature in the target zone and ignore the weapon's normal damage effects.
Okay, so I got one success, so it looks like everybody is affected. I got to figure out how the damage works on that.
Well, it's a difficulty class of 2, so you actually need 2 dice. 2 successes.
So two possible successes, but even with a miss, you'll still do half the damage dice in damage.
That's fine. I'll do that.
Okay.
That's great. Right. And the damage dice on a frag grenade is not listed.
6.
Right on. So I just roll a d6 or 6d6.
You will roll 3d6 because you're doing half.
Roll
the damage.
3d6. Thank you.
3DC actually for the Pip-Boy damage. For combat.
Let me try that. Roll 3d6.
There you go.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh.
So that's 2 damage with 2 effects. But they don't have any damage effects.
Yeah. They don't have any damage effects because it's thrown.
Okay.
I figure lacerations from frag grenades, but you go ahead and do you.
Okay. Right. They look momentarily startled by the large explosion in their midst. Sarge.
I am going to shoot them with my 10mm auto pistol.
Cool. So which one are you
Not sure what I
That's
got
a
here
couple.
going on.
Would you like to spend a luck point to re-roll that 20?
Yeah, I think I would.
Well, there you go.
Turn a complete miss into a solid hit. What's the target number? Or what's the
target
success
number is
need?
1.
Okay.
And which one were you going after?
We'll go after this guy because
Okay.
I can't ping him.
So you generate an
I don't know.
extra AP, which you could pump into damage.
Sure, let's do that.
Or we could keep it.
And
Because
then I hit
spending
him
1
with
AP
this.
gets you 1 additional action die for damage, right?
So I get
I think
one
it's
more
1.
dice.
Yep. You could also take some of the party's AP to bump it up even
No,
more.
no.
I think you can.
No, I'll just do this.
This
is
is
good.
Ken trying to suck our AP out.
I just, I'm trying to offer some encouragement.
Is the auto pistol only 4 or is it 5?
I don't know what that means.
The damage on your auto pistol.
It says it's
It's 3. Okay, so yeah, you did it right. That's all good.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is 2 points of damage.
With burst as the
Burst is the
Effect.
effect, which actually does another damage to an adjacent character, if I remember correctly. I gotta say, this whole demiplane thing is actually really helpful as a rule. A rule lookup at the table.
That's nice.
The attack may hit 1 additional target within close range of the primary target for each effect rolled. Each additional target costs 1 additional shot from the weapon.
So if you spend
you
an
move
extra
in-
bullet, you can hit
And
that
you can
other
move into the other zone then, Aaron? We will pause dramatically in the middle of the mole rat combat.
Yeah.
The grenade is up, Ed.
So
Tune in next time.
Thanks everybody for joining us for Lair of Secrets podcast. This is our actual play of Fallout 2D20, but you know that because you've been watching it for the last hour and change. Come back for our next episode where we'll find out how much self-restraint people have and how long it will take them to decide to use the Nuka grenade.
If I will say, outside of that, if Aaron had the Nuka grenade and a manipulator, it would have already been used.